You step into the security hall, and the air smells faintly of coffee and disinfectant. The fluorescent lights make the metal of your watch and belt buckle wink at the X-ray. The conveyor hums, kids whisper, and shoes squeak on the tile as trays slide past. You feel your palms go a little clammy, because you know that if anything on you beeps or slows the bin line, the whole queue will stop, and your clock will lose minutes you don't have. I want to talk to you like a fellow traveler who's waited too long at checkpoints.
If your flight happens to be canceled or delayed, Compensair will help you get compensation for the inconvenience and get your money back without wasting time on red tape. Get a refund for your canceled flight right.
If your concern is clothing that makes security slow you down, this script walks you through preparation steps you can do at home, what to wear on the plane, and exactly what to remove at the line so you pass through without extra bins or secondary screening. I'll explain why each rule exists with a plain analogy, give costs and risks if you get it wrong, and offer the cheapest, most practical solution you can use the next time you fly. First, the quick sensory checklist to recognize trouble. Heavy boots, multiple belts, coins and keys clinking in your pockets, a jacket with metal buttons, a scarf tangled with jewelry, shoes with lots of lace metalwork, and layered belts or over-embellished clothing. If you feel any of those things and hear a beep behind you, that's the exact moment your heart starts thinking about flight connections. Prepare at home. The 3 outfit rules. 1. Shoes. Wear slip-on or low-profile sneakers that you can take off and put back on quickly. Avoid combat boots, ankle boots with zippers plus laces, or anything with thick metal eyelets that hold them together. Keep shoes light, so if you must check them into the bin, it's easy to handle. 2. Pockets and metal. Empty every pocket into a small tray at home. Put coins, keys, phones, and loose change into a small pouch you'll hand carry. If you habitually keep an old hotel key, coin, or spare SIM in your jeans, it will beep. 3. Layers and accessories. Wear 1 light jacket or none. Skip heavy scarves, bulky necklaces, wrist jewelry that looks like metal bands, and belts with big buckles. If you wear a watch that can't be removed easily, expect to put it in a bin. At the airport, quick checks. Keep your laptop and tablet near the top of your bag so they're easy to pull out into a tray if required. Use a sleeve rather than complicated cases with metal zippers in odd places. Carry liquids in a single, clear, quart-sized bag and place it on top of your carry-on. If your pockets have liquids, or you're carrying a big perfume bottle in your jacket, that's an extra bin. If you're wearing a skirt, make sure your waistband has no sewn coins or hidden metal. That is rarer, but it slows people down. Men and women both should check pants pockets and belts before leaving home. Why these rules exist? One simple analogy. Think of security like a fast food assembly line. Every tray is an order on the belt. The scanner is the fryer that needs each item in a predictable layout so the cook can read it quickly. If someone drops a surprise, a clanking belt buckle, a shoe with metal, or an unforeseen liquid, the assembly line slows while staff open the tray, inspect the item, or call you over to explain. Standardizing what you put in the tray is the same as putting 1 burger plainly on a tray instead of 5 stacked and wrapped oddly. It saves time and prevents the whole line from stopping. Concrete costs and risks if you get it wrong. Time cost.
A single secondary check adds 5.20 minutes on average. Missed connection risk rises quickly. 10 minutes late in security can turn into a missed flight if your gate closes early or your airline enforces tight minimum connection times. Financial cost. Rebooking domestic flights last minute can range from $75 to $350, depending on the airline and fare rules. International rebooking or buying a new ticket can be $300, $1,200. If you're forced to check a carry-on at the gate because your outfit delayed you and there's no overhead room, expect gate check fees or hassles. Typical checked bag fees are $30, $60 on many carriers. Worst case, if a prohibited item is hidden in clothing and found during a search, you could face fines or additional security questioning. Simple mistakes usually lead to polite rechecks, but persistent non-compliance or suspicious items will bring an officer over and escalate the delay. The cheapest, safest, most practical solution. Outfit checklist the night before. Slip-on shoes, single belt or none, minimal jewelry, jacket with easy off, phone and wallet in a pouch. Put the pouch at the top of your bag so you remove it while the tray is loading. Use a transparent toiletry bag and measure liquids at home. If you travel frequently, get a thin laptop sleeve and a tote that opens wide for quick extraction.
Consider TSA PreCheck or a similar trusted traveler program if you fly more than twice a year. The application costs about $78, $85, and often saves you time and stress, but it's still useful to wear simple clothes even with PreCheck. Many useful links can be found in the description. One mid-script note. If this guidance is saving you time, please subscribe and hit like so I can make more short, practical airport tips you'll actually use. A specific misleading upsell to watch out for. Airlines and third-party booking sites sometimes push a fast track or priority security add-on at booking or during check-in. That fee, usually $10 to $30, doesn't replace TSA PreCheck and often only buys access to a private queue run by the airport or airline. That private queue can be helpful at busy terminal hubs, but it's expensive for a one-off and won't help if you trip an alarm for metal. Refuse the upsell if you're traveling light and follow the outfit checklist instead. Save the money and use it toward a checked bag or flexible ticket if you need real certainty. Extra practical tweaks no one tells you. Put your coins and keys in a small pouch by your boarding pass so you don't fumble at the scanner. Lay your jacket on top of your bag rather than wearing it if you suspect it has internal seams with wire or heavy snaps. For long flights, bring a scarf that's thin and metal-free that can double as a blanket. Avoid metallic threads or toggles. If you're traveling with medical devices, prosthetics, or implants, notify the officer before scanning and have documentation ready. These are exceptions where you'll be asked to step aside for manual screening. It's not punishment, it's a safety policy designed to protect you and other passengers. Real-world example. I once watched a woman in heels and 5 belts slow an entire business class line for 15 minutes because each belt had different buckles and she had a cache of coins in her purse. 10 people missed their gate moves because we all waited. The woman was mortified, the agent was apologetic but efficient, and the lesson was simple: dress for the checkpoint, not for the cabin runway. Final quick checklist before you leave the curb. Shoes, slip-ons or simple sneakers. Pockets, empty, coins in pouch. Jewelry, minimal and removable. Belt, plain buckle or no belt. Jacket, light or carried over arm. Electronics,
easily reachable and in a sleeve. Liquids, clear bag at the top of carry-on. Follow those steps and you cut the chance of a secondary check dramatically. You'll save time, reduce stress, and spend less on rebooking or gate check headaches. If this helped, please subscribe and like. I make short, practical travel tips for people who don't fly every week but want to do it without drama. Thanks for watching and travel safely.